Hello everyone, welcome to project number 12, and in this project you'll be doing some CRM analytics or customer relationship management analytics. The CRM analytics is also a very common use case because almost all the IT industries or non-IT industries also for that matter, if you see, all of them use some CRM tool or the other. So what is a CRM application? The full form of CRM, as you already know, that it is customer relationship management. And there are a lot of tools which provide CRM capabilities. For example, we have Zoho Corporation, we have Salesforce, Adobe CRM, Microsoft Dynamics 365, Nimble, etc. So all these are used to provide the CRM capabilities that an organization might need. Now, what is the CRM capability and what are these used for? The purpose is to manage the customer engagement. Any organization that you see or any business that you see, all of them have customer. Without customer, there cannot be any organization that is running. So the CRM tools help manage those customer engagements. And the CRM analytics that is generated out of it, it helps organizations to improve the business relation, to improve the revenue, drive growth with the customer, etc. That's what CRM analytics do. But the purpose of CRM application or CRM tool is to manage the customer engagement, like support tickets, number of accounts, number of opportunities that can come up, etc. There are various stages of a customer engagement. You see in this diagram below, it starts from marketing stage. It can be product based company, it can be cloud based companies or service based companies. All of them have to do certain marketing or the other to make that organization's presence felt in the market. The marketing stage typically contains product or service branding, various types of campaign, and then tracking the lead generated during those campaigns. These are the different things that happen in the marketing stage. In the lead stage, the CRM tool captures the various prospects. By prospects, I mean the propensity of attaining customers. How likely it is that a particular customer would use the organization's product, service, or anything for that matter. Then in the lead also, those leads are captured and then customer engagement starts. And after that, there comes the acquisition stage. The acquisition stage typically falls in the technical side, both IT technical and non-IT technical. For example, qualification of a workload, qualification of an application, budget allocation, etc. And then the conversion happens. So after the acquisition, after the customer is acquired, then the conversion happens. And in the conversion, it says that the customer will be using the product or service, and here various opportunities are created, opportunities are managed, which opportunities have been won, which opportunities have been lost, all those things are captured. Finally, there is service, which is to retain the customer, like onboarding a customer, customer satisfaction, support, etc. Now the purpose of CRM tools or CRM applications or CRM analytics is to increase the sales productivity, to provide personalized marketing to the customers. Personalized marketing is way better than generalized marketing because customer feels that he or she is being taken care of. It also manages customer service, or it is used to improve the customer service management, forecasting of revenue, and obviously analytics. In a CRM application or in a CRM tool, there can be hundreds of entities, but here I'm showing you only a few entities for which I'll be providing you the datasets. There's this lead entity, which is used to capture the leads which have been generated from the campaigns. There's account entity or account table, which contains the committed accounts and the launch accounts. Then there would be product tables, which would contain the inventory of the products or services that an organization provides. So the product table will contain all the capabilities that an organization can provide. It can be product, it can be service, it can be consulting, it can be testing, anything. Then there is contact. Contact is essentially a kind of a dimensional table because not too many things change there. The most important ones are the opportunity, activity, and account tables. In opportunity table, the salesperson creates an opportunity based on which technical and non-technical resource it would work on. And in the opportunity table itself, the revenue realization happens, meaning what is the amount of revenue that will be generated against a certain product or certain service, etc. Activities essentially spans across multiple entities like account entity, lead entity, or opportunity table, etc. Then we have case tables or case entity, which would contain all the support cases that have been raised for services, products, and all the other product inventories that are available. Then campaign is essentially before the lead. So campaign is the marketing campaign that organizations run to capture customer. Now here I have provided a kind of entity relationship diagram or ER diagram, which contains the mapping between various entities or tables. For example, lead and account will have one-to-one mapping, lead and contact will have one-to-one mapping, account and contact will have one-to-many mapping, account and activity will have one-to-many, account proposal, contact proposal, opportunity proposal would also have one-to-many, then opportunity and product will have many-to-many relationship, etc. Now, how these entities stack synchronously, meaning which entity comes first, then which entity is populated second, and so on, meaning that how these tables are related to the business lifecycle of a CRM application. And this is how it is. First, it starts with campaign entity because it contains the marketing events, whatever campaign organization is doing for its service, for its products, for its capabilities, etc. An organization would do various campaigns, and these campaigns will generate leads contains the propensity of a customer or likelihood of a customer to use the organization's product or services. From lead table, multiple account tables are created. Some leads are lost, some leads are won. So whichever leads are converted, those leads will have account. Then the accounts will have committed accounts and launched accounts. Committed accounts are the ones which would contain POC state, etc. Now, after that, customer might do some internal calibration before using the products or services. But for launched accounts only, there would be case table or the case entity. There cannot be any case entity for the committed accounts. An opportunity would be there for both committed and launched accounts, because in committed account, let's say there's a POC that is going on, and your organization's resources would be involved in those POCs also. So for those POCs, opportunities are created. And opportunities would definitely be there for launched accounts also. And the products would be used in these opportunities. Then there is this activity table, which can be tied to lead table, account table, and opportunity table. So an activity can be created for a lead, an activity can be created for an account, or an activity can be created for an opportunity. So these are the various entities that are available in a CRM tool, and this is how the tables are tied to the CRM lifecycle. There are a lot of other entities or tables that are present. I am showing you only a few for obvious reasons. I cannot give you all the hundreds of tables that are available. Now let me tell you the datasets that I'll be providing. The total size of the datasets would be 38 GB, which is uncompressed, and there are 82 files. And these are the different tables which are available. So for activity, there would be CRM activity data 1 to CRM activity data 20. For opportunity also, there would be 20 files. For account commit data, there would be 10 files, and account launch data, there would be 10 files. For lead entity, there would be 10 files. CRM lead data 1 to CRM lead data 10. For product, there is only one file, and for campaign also, there is only one file. For case, again, there are 10 files. Now, this is what you can do to load the individual tables. Whether you want to use a Lakehouse architecture or you want to load the data in a table, in a database, that is up to you. But you can load it from the file using PySpark, or you can load the files to S3 and then use Lambda to load the content of the file to a database table. And the database can be MySQL database also. And from there, you'll have to read using PySpark, and the remaining data engineering pipeline would continue. In the next few slides, I have given the details of the entities, meaning the column and their corresponding description. What are the values that a particular column can have? Now, lead ID, customer org name, these are trivial, but customer org sector can have these many different types. And the reason I have given this because there are problem statements wherein you'll have to use these different sectors. Then you have various lead sources from where the lead was generated, the status of the lead, like unqualified to qualified, then verification, business validation, then tech validation, committed, launched, etc. Also the sales representative and the country that the sales representative belongs to, when the lead was created and when it was converted. Now, when I say converted, meaning from, let's say the lead is in unqualified state and it has moved from unqualified to qualified, then the created date would be there for the unqualified state, and the conversion date would contain the date when it was moved from unqualified to qualified. Then there is CRM product data, which would contain the product inventory table. And it is a little interesting. Product ID is unique, and in the product category, there are three different types of categories. One is product, the other one is service, and the third one is on-demand technology. Now, product and on-demand technology can fall under cloud technologies or license-based technologies. Service is typically IT services that are provided by various organizations like Infosys, Tata Consultancy Service, etc. Then there are product names. So I have provided product names like Finance Role, Payment Gateway, Claim Processing, MobiPay, e-wallet, Regulation Technology, etc. Now there are service-based products also, like development, testing, database administrator, data engineer, ML engineer, etc. And then there is cloud-based technologies like PaaS, IaaS, SaaS, serverless. And each product has their own SKU. For the product, it is license per user. For services, it is man hours. And for on-demand or cloud technologies, it is price per hour. And based on the category and name, the price is also there for each product. Then we have opportunity and account table. Again, you can get the information of the column names and their corresponding description. The CRM account table has different types of columns. There's account POC start state, which is only available for commit account. Then there is account launch date, which is only available for launched account. Then there is account projected annual revenue, which is also only available for launch account. So what I mean to say here is that you have to analyze the data that I'm providing. It's not that you should go ahead and start solving the problem statement immediately. You should analyze the data. What kind of data is there? What type of data is there? Basically, you should do a data exploration phase wherein you are trying to understand what data is there. That is very important for all the projects that I have given. Then there are other entities like campaign and activity. So activity is something which can be linked with lead table, account table, and opportunity table. So an activity can be linked with multiple tables. Then finally, there is this case table, which is mainly for support cases, and this table would contain records only for the launched accounts. There will not be any case for the committed accounts. This is relevant only for the launched accounts. And these are the various problem statements. This is the set number 1, which contains 10 problem statements. Then there is set number 2, which contains another 9 problem statements. Then there is the third set of problem statement, which contains 11 problems. So these are the things that you have to solve. If you face any challenges in understanding the problem, you can put the queries and concerns or questions in the comment, or we can discuss it in our weekly cohort also whenever I start that. So please go ahead and complete this. You'll get the dataset in the website. Thank you so much.